you guys, and welcome back to the 13th class and the last class of the topic Fundamental of Windows. So in the last class I told you all about the short forms like CPU, etc. So if you have missed that class, go watch it again. And today we are going to learn the function of all the keys like control, plus, and etc. So let's see. Okay, here we have a notepad where we have all the different keys I typed. Functions keys, like they're like F1, F2, F3, like you can see at the top of your screen. Next to escape, there's F1, F2, F3, F4, and it continues till F12. Okay. So F1 helps display the help screen. Like if you press F1, it'll like show up a help screen. F2 is a highlight file or folder for renaming. Like if you press F2 on a file, it will highlight it and we can rename it. F3 is very easy. It's just to open the search tool. Okay, so we can just press F4 like this, but we actually have to press Alt F4 to close the current window. Let me show you. Here we have the windows, and we filled. Okay, look. I'm gonna get this another window. Alt F4. It automatically deleted it. This is like another one. Okay. And then F5 is to refresh the contents of a window or web page. Let me show you again. We can open this thingy and we can just press F5 and it'll be reloaded. See? Look here. Over here. I'm not clicking it, but just reloading. Let me show you again. F5, F5, F5. See? It gets a white screen and Google is loaded again. The next is F8. It's to boot the Windows in a safe mode, you know, like children mode. It's safe mode so they don't see anything crazy. And then next topic we have the Alt key. The Alt key is a computer key that you press together with another key. Like I told you, Alt plus F4, which closes the window. And I even showed you it. So it does something different from what the other key does. Like F4 does something else and Alt F4 does something else. So if you can this is simply Alt key. Next we have the arrow keys. You know, the one below Shift. They're called the arrow keys because they have arrows. They're one of the 4 computer key marked with an up, down, left, or right arrow. We have the up arrow, right arrow, left arrow. Let me show you. Up arrow, left arrow. Or you can just arrow keys. These are the arrow keys. They're sometimes like this, sometimes like this, etc. Okay, back to the lesson. Next we have backspace. If you have written anything, it deletes the key. Like here, I wrote arrow keys. I wrote another S by mistake. I can just backspace this and the only one S will get deleted, the thing that I want. And if I wrote the S over here, arrows, keys, I can just go to this place and move it. But if we do delete, it'll delete the things that are after this. But if you do backspace, it'll delete the things that are before it. Next, we have the caps lock. You know, capital our like keyboard, there's just like Q, W, E, R, T, and they're all in capital. But when we type it, it comes in like small letters. It comes in small letters. So if you open the caps lock key, it will turn them all to the capital letters. Next, we have the command key. Command key is like a control key on the keyboard, but it is actually found in the MacBook. Like command is just like does everything that a control key does. Next, we have the control. The control key is like on a computer keyboard. It controls everything. And then we have the control key. Control and control key are different things. It is a key on a keyboard that is used in combination with like other keys, like Control Z, Control Plus. I told you. Delete key, like I told you, it like deletes a key. Delete something, like I told you, is like the basic thing as backspace, but instead it like deletes the thing after it. And then we have the enter key. The enter key like just enter something that like I wrote arrow keys, and what do? I want to enter it, but I don't have an enter key, so that's why they added an enter key, so we can enter and it'll give us the results. Next, we have the escape key. Escape key escapes like a full screen. Like right now I'm in full screen. I can press escape and it'll get me out of here. And then a function key is a like special button on the computer. Like I said, F1 to F12. They all are function keys, including Alt F4. They are also function keys. Hotkeys are a key on the computer that provides a short way of performing a set of actions, like Control Plus. It zooms in something, like in the notepad. Keypad. Okay, so some keyboards have this, and some don't. Keypad is like it's like at the side of computer. It is above like the arrow keys, and there's like just basically numbers on it. They're just like a whole keypad. But in like some laptops, the keypad is actually on top of it in a row right under F1 to F12. And then we have the numeric keypad, a part of computer to the right of the main keys and has keys on the number it. That is also a numeric keypad. Keypad and numeric keypad are the same, just keypad is like on top, like below F1 to F2. And numeric keypad is on the side above like the arrow keys. They're a whole different section. We have the spacebar. Everybody knows the spacebar. That it is very easy, but let me just recap for you. It spaces something, like if you're writing arrow keys, but between the arrow and the key you need a spacebar. You just press the spacebar and gives a little space. Now, star key. If you're a coder, the star key means actually multiplying, but it's actually like on a telephone keypad. If you want to like call somebody on a laptop, etc., you have to use the star, but in coding language it means something else. Next, we have all the keys. All the keys like Control X, Control C. Control X cuts the selected text, and when we Control V it pastes it. And Control C copies something, but it doesn't cut it. Control V is just to paste the text that you have copied or cut. Control A is to select everything, like if I have written arrow keys, I didn't want to write this, so I Control A, it'll select, and then I'll just backspace or delete. Next, we have Control B. It is usually used in documents, etc. All of these is like Control B, Control I, Control U, Control N, O, S are actually used in like a lot of documents. Like Control B is like selected to bold the text, so that's like in the Excel or like Word documents. And then the Control Z, like I told you, you can Control Z to undo the previous thing, Control S to save the current file, Control Alt S to rename the file and save it. But it's not included here. And Control O to open the file, Control D, like I said, the bookmark, Control B. Actually, Control B, there's two Control Bs. One Control B is to bold the selected text, and the other Control B is to view the bookmarks. The bold Control B, the Control B that bolds the selected text, is actually used in documents, and Control B, which bookmarks, it is used in web pages. Like, let me show you an example. Right now, like, look, it won't do it here, but yeah, if you select this text and then Control B it in like Excel or Word document, it will actually usually kinda turn it to bold. But since we don't, so we won't get it. Okay, here we have the bookmarks and other bookmarks. We can just do that, and here we have the bookmarks. You actually have to have a bookmark for this or else it won't work. You press Control B and it will open the bookmarks. See? New tab. I bookmarked this, that's why it's showing me a bookmark. See? It'll even open it. Okay, so I hope you like this class, and today was the last topic of the fundamental of Windows, and tomorrow I'm going to start a new topic. Yay! Stay on with me in this course because you'll get exciting surprises. Bye!